You want to do the score clock? Actually, I can't get the score clock going. You want to do the score clock? Here, no, I'll give. Oh, hey, you want to film it? Sure. Okay. Yeah, there's Zoom. Yeah. Hey. Up here. Yeah. All right, folks. Here we go. Wolfpack versus CAC Junior Canadians. Puck just dropped. Hang on here. I'm just gonna get the score clock going. Oh, big hit already. I think just missed that play. Puck at center line. Chan tips it in. A Roman throw out. Puck in the corner. Back to Quiche. Shot. Tip down. A Roman behind the net. Up to that's Pato. Pato to Carno. Carno skates in. Going with the same lineup he had this morning. Pato. No shot on goal yet. Puck, Carno sends it back in, go off for a change. Jakubek after it. Cochane steals it. He can't take the break. Back in the corner, back to the front to Holland. Cochane has it at the point, sends it over to Buck. Buck, quick shot, glove down. We got Gary Young from the other team. He's manning the camera for me. Scramble draw. Puck hits out to center ice. Holland turns it over. He skates the other way. He got one to beat. Back to Cochane. Quick shot. Another save. Steer aside. Back to the point for Labossiere. Labossiere. Shot. Block. Cochane. Quick shot. Wide at the net. Labossiere in the corner. Sends it to the other corner. Puck get put out into the, sorry folks, it's 8-11. Puck get put out of the play there. Face off deep in Wolfpack zone again. Back, Prusov back to the point, but shot wide. Puck goes in the corner. Centering pass to Prusov. He can't get shot back to the point for Peak. Peak shot. Pick rebound. Shot by Reich. Good save by the goalie. Scramble draw. Picked up by Skinnaker. Nice pass out to center for up. His shot, his get blocked. In deep. Just scramble play on the board there. Center it out for up, picks it up. Chips it up to Bach. Followed up by I think that's Nin. Yep. Puck picked up by Reich. He's going to chip it up to Prusov. Battle on the board. That's back. Carries in. He gets Peek back behind the net. Up to Torverson. Torverson gets checked by Leung. But Pedro comes up with the puck. He's going to chip around his man. He's going to skate down ice. But that gets out to Puck gets chipped up to Leung. Leung try to send it in. It goes in deep, and that's icing. Face-off zone on the side, on the left side of Wolfpack goalie here. We got Carno out there taking the draw along with Dorverson and Pedo. This is a new line. Can get waved out. Oh, not sure what's going on. Refs talking to the coaches. All right, we're gonna get the face off here right away. Scramble draw. Wolfpack picks it up, sends it up to Leung. Leung carries it out. Going in, he got one. Gross to beat. He's trying to send it, hit off Gross. Gross side. Puck's back to the point. Quick shot, tip down, and Steven steers that aside. Puck behind the net. Leung gets hit hard by Carno. Up to Dorverson. Dorverson. Up to Carno. Carno sends it over to that guy and picked up by Quiche by Wolfpack. Huscroft sends it up to Leung. Back to Dorverson. Dorverson over to Pedo. He can't handle it, but that goes in. He's going to go off for a change. Leung misses the pass. That goes all the way out. Can be icing here. Icing waved off. Peek back behind for it. He sends it up to Holland. Holland got one man to beat. He's centering it past to Cochane. Holland. Quick shot over the net. Labasse is going to hold it in. Down deep to Jacobek. Jacobek behind the net to Holland. But Wolfpack player picked that up and sends it to sideboard. Peek tried to keep it in. Couldn't. Labasse stood up to his man. Holland behind the net. He's going to carry it up ice. Puck gets out. Labasse up to Holland. Holland had to wait. Holland stand on the pass. Quick shot. I don't think that hit the net. Off the side. Back to Groves. Groves. Slapper. Hit the side. Rebound. That was a shot off the side. Second shot. Goalie held on for a whistle. .42 left to go in the first period. You got right line out there now with Bozer and Brusov. Gross sent it in deep, but that got picked off by, I think that's Min. But Brusov gonna carry it in. He got three with him. Brusov sent it to Reich. Reich shot, that was deflected. Roman go after her check. That's gonna go deep. Icing waved off. Roman. Back to Gauthier. Shot. That's the first shot I think that Steven has faced. Still 0-0 score. Bright taking the draw. Labasse has it behind the net, sends it over to the right side to Prusov. Buck's gonna chip it. Prusov comes up with it. He's gonna skate up ice. Up to Bozer. Bozer skates in. He's looking for Prusov's shot. That's wide of the net. Reich. Reich's gonna try backhand it in, but that got knocked down. Labasse skates in deep. Up to Bozer. Up to Reich. Reich over to Buck. Buck's gonna skate down, take the shot off the crossbar, I believe. Labase deep on the other side. Buck's on the other corner. Bozer checks his man down. Reich's battling for it. Reich gonna pick it up. Bozer. Reich over to Rusov. Quick shot wide of the net. Labase gonna hold on at the point. He's gonna send it back down deep. Ford's getting off on a change. You got Pedo now out there along with Carno. Buck can't hold it at the line. Over to Labase. Labase gonna chip off the board, but that's too far for Carno. Carno's gonna skate back over to Buck. Buck over to Torverson. Torverson skates in with Carno behind him. Drop it. Nope, he's gonna go behind the net. Carno. Oh, Torverson back to the point for Gross. Gross over to Pete. Pete, weak shot, deflected wide. It's gonna be the first penalty here. Head contact on a Wolfpack player, I believe. Oh no, it's on Josh Pedo. So Pedo's gonna go off for 2. Not sure what's going on here. All right. Timekeeper, just want to make sure it's 2 minutes. Anyways, Pedo's gonna be off here. CAC got a penalty to kill. Draw won by CAC, sent all the way back down. Control by Chan. Chan skate in. Chan, quick shot. Oh, good save by Steven. Yeah, it's pretty tight. Yeah. No. Okay. Back to the point. Wolfpack. Toe scrap in. That got knocked down by. That comes out. That's offside. Oh, whistle for offside there. Sorry, the clock's not responding to me. Amorin's gonna chip it all the way down ice. Carrying up ice, too far for Wolfpack player, full rock. Amorin's gonna send it back down ice. That's gonna be hot. Nope. Good aggressive kill by Wright there. Puck get picked up by Cool. Cool carries it in. He got checked off by Roman. Shot, but that's off a skate. Carrying it out. He's all the way in. Quick shot, saved by Steven. No good chance. Right. Oh, try to get it, but can't get it. Right's gonna on a break here. He sends it over to Bozer. Back down the net, up to Furrock. Bozer, disrupt that from Cool. Puck goes the other way. Gross over to Bozer. Bozer is gonna skate up ice. He's gonna send down deep. High stick. Puck should be deep in the Wolfpack zone here. 14 seconds to go in Pedo's penalty. Cochane out there taking the draw. Scramble. Puck comes out. Labasia is going to send it all the way deep. And That's the end of the penalty. Good kill by CAC. Wolfpack carries up ice. Got one to beat. He got stepped in by Gross. Labase over to Holland. Holland's going to send it. Labase picks it up. He's going to skate up ice. He got Jacobek. Jacobek carries it in. Oh, now it's offside. 10:05 to go in the first. Still 0-0. Shots 5-4 for CAC, Junior Canadians. Try to get out to long. Roman intercept that. Puck's over to quick shot. Blocker save over the net on his back. Over the net. Jacobek carries it down ice. Get pinned on the board. Pedal. That's Couchane checks his man. Puck behind the net. Off to the sideboards looking for an outlet. Chan's going to pick it up. That's going to get sent up to Holland. He can't handle the pass. A Roman back to Peak. Peak up to Prusov. Prusov's going to chip it down. The Roman's going to pinch down on Leung. No. Yeah, that goes out to Peak. Got one man to beat here. Quick shot, wide. Peak picks it up. He's going to send it up. Get disrupted. Cool keeps it in at the point. Peak over to Roman. Roman sends it up to Prusov. Prusov got right streaking down the middle. Prusov, quick shot, hit a shin pad. Went wide. Buck's now in the corner. CAC comes back to Buck. Buck's going to backhand it up to right. But too far for him. Right checks his man. Cool picks it up. Cool follows it up. Good back check, but Labase was there to pick up the puck. Knock it up to Bozer. That's going to get in by Keach. Keach shot. Saved by Steven. Bozer over to right. Right streaking. Oh! Suicide pass for Thorvarson. He's hurt there. He's going to go off. Buck goes the other way. Buck over to Pedal. Pedal's going to skate up ice. Over to, we missed his Carno on the far pass. Carno behind for Couchane. Couchane looking for help. Couchane back to the point for Gross. Gross, quick shot. Tipped down just wide of the net. In the corner. Carno can't handle it. It gets out. It's going to skate up ice. Going to dump it down. Gross plucked it from the air. Sends up to Pedal. But Couchane sends it down ice. Doherty sends it over to, I think that's Omgren. Up to Furov. Furov gets checked by a Roman. Bach. Couchane up to Holland. Holland now coming in. He got some speed around. Quick shot. Score! No, that's wide of the net. Sorry. That was on the outside of the net. I thought that hit the mesh. A Roman quick shot wide. Puck comes all the way out. Oh, Gross stepped up on Furov. That's going to be a call. Gross can go off. What's the call here? Head contact. So Junior Canadian got another penalty to kill here. Draw back to the point for Doherty. Shot blocked, cleared out. Omgren can't hold it in. all the way down ice. Back to Peak. Peak is going to off the glass and down for Omgren. Omgren get checked by Holland. Holland battling it down with Chan. Centering pass. Goes the other way is, that's offside. Leung has to check back to get onside again. Doherty. Doherty skate up. Get bothered by, that's going to be offside. Leung was pushed offside there by one of the CAC players. Ooh, that's a 4-minute penalty on Gross. Didn't realize that. So I got to add another 2 minutes here once this penalty finish. Roman's going to send it down. Gauthier picked it off. Up to Furup. Furup, send it down deep. Labosse back for it. Checks Cool into the board. Gauthier back at the point. Gauthier, quick shot, wide. Oh, Cool was there, but he couldn't pick off the rebound off the board. Cool, controlling play on the side. He's going to skate up front. Back to Gauthier. Gauthier back to Cool. Cool, centering, but can't quite clear it by Labosse. Quick shot. Labosse now has a chance to clear it. That gets not quite out. Still kept in. Reich, a Roman, now has another chance to clear it. Now she does clear it all the way down ice. Go off for a change. Puck gets out to Furoff in to Min. Back, Peak's gonna send it down ice. So another penalty, 2 minutes to go on Gross penalty. Puck gets sent back down. Not a lot of offense going on right now. Both teams checking pretty tight. Carno sends it back down ice. 1:30 to go. Oh, Carno almost picked that off. Up to, I think that's Min. Min carries it in, chips it down ice to Peak. Peak sends it over to Carno. Carno back to Keish. Keish shot, steered aside by Steven. That gets all the way out. Up to, tried to hit Leung. Leung couldn't reach out that pass. A Roman back there. Leung gets there first. That's icing. About 54 seconds to go. Doesn't show that because my clock's a little bit off. Again, CAC just playing with 5D. Marcus Hope is injured, so he's not available. Prusov now out there with Pedo, killing the penalty with a Roman and Labosse. Puck drop. Prusov in there. He picks up the puck. He's going to control it back to Labosse over to Roman. Roman can't handle at the line. Roman's going to skate back, waste some time here. He's going to send it back down ice. That's picked up by Keish. Keish carries up ice. Quick shot off a Roman's pad. Shin pad to the side. Chip it up to Prusov. Prusov going to send it all the way down ice. He's going to go off on a change. Whole line's change here by Junior Canadians. That's Chan carrying it up ice. He got some speed going down. Quick shot off a stick wide. Cochane. Fall up. Back to Cochane, back to the point. Doherty keeps it in. Sends it in deep for Omgren. Penalty's over. Back to the point for Omgren. Quick shot. Steered aside by Steven. Back, Peaks. Jakubek, bank it off the board for Holland. Holland got one man to beat. He skates around Goldie. Oh, good stick by the goalie there. Knock it away. Holland. Pucks get sent down ice, and that's going to be icing here. Didn't quite get there. Nope, didn't quite get there. Peek back for it. He's going to off a stick and not a play. Wolfpack's leading on the shot, 8-5, based on a couple power play. Roman picks up the draw behind the net, sends it over to Labossiere. Labossiere fans on his pass up to, that gets sent back down by Wolfpack, over to Bozer. Bozer bank off the board, that can't get out. Bozer back to Labossiere. Labossiere is going to send it wide to Prusov on the inside. Prusov got checked by Cool. Prusov can't get it out. Right, get checked. Wolfpack's laying the body right now. Keeping the puck in. Oh, Cool picks it up, carries it in, quick shot, block, rebound. Still there. Labossiere picks it up. He's going up with Bozer. Bozer and Labossiere. Bozer go wide. Try shot. Oh, deflected by Labossiere. Good save by, I think that's Ackerman as the goalie. Pucks come back to a Roman shot. Off the blocker. Rebound. Oh, and it gets shot in. Just tipped it over. I think that was Prusov. He just flipped it over. The goalie wasn't quite ready. Junior Canadian take a 1-0 lead with 44 seconds to go. Carno takes the draw back to Buck. Buck sends it down to Jakubek, but that's too far for him. That's going to get sent down ice. Icing waved off. Gross back for it. Gross over to Buck. Buck's going to skate up ice. Sends it wide for Paddle. Icing waved off there. Gauthier, but Carno comes up with it back to Gross. Gross keeps it in, quick shot, wide. Carno behind the net. Oh, nice move. Carno over to Pedal. Pedal tried to send it back, couldn't do it in his skates. Pedal still crushing, pucks get up. Kept in by Buck. Buck keeps it on the line, and that's the end of the period. End of the first period, there's going to be no flood. Flood going to be between the first and second period. Great camera work by Gary Leung here. No, I got the bag. Oh, okay. No, that's, you can try. No. Yeah, all right, how's that? So the second period's going to start. You want to open this up a little? Is that why? Huh? That's it. Yeah. All right, both sides switch sides here. Here we go. Second period. Shot is 8-8. Shane out there with Holland and Jacobek. On the back end, we got Gross and Buck. Buck drop. Back to Buck. Buck's getting back. And Buck's going to send it over. Shane has some speed. He's going to be Huskroft wide. Centering pass. Knocked aside. That's going to be held by Ackerman. D pairing changed up. Peak and Roman's now out there. Holland, no, Keish picks up behind the net up to, I believe that's over to, that gets sent back, Huskroft back for it. Oh, penalty here on Holland. Oh, no, not on Holland. On Huskroft. So first power play here for CAC. Two minutes. I didn't see what the call was, but head contact. Anyways, Junior Canadian's going to go on power play for the first time tonight. Shane out there. Back to the point for Peak. Peak quick chips it up to Holland. Holland battling. Got a stick lifted. Holland sends it back to Peak. Peak over to Roman. Roman down to Shane. Back to Roman. Roman to Shane. Shane over to, oh! Holland had a wide open net, but he nets off. He had a wide open net, but he didn't get all that shot and missed it completely. I'm sure he wanted that chance bad. Nice setup by Shane. Oh, second period's only 15 minutes, sorry. So here's a draw, Shane. Shane sends it back to Labasse. Labasse over to Buck. 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 Oh, off a skate. That's going to come out. They got to reset here. Labasse over to Shane. Over to Labasse. Up to Jacobek. Jacobek's going to skate in. Shane follows up behind him. Shane. Chip it back. Buck going to keep it in. Over to Labasse. Labasse, quick shot. Save, rebound. It's still loose. Buck still loose. Buck picks it up. Behind the net for Holland. Up to Jacobek. Oh, that's nice play to chip that away from Jacobek. He would have had a shot from the slot there. Buck up to Jacobek. Oh, misses Holland in. Low scrum, Jacobek carries in, back to Holland, to Shane. Shot, score! Nice shot. Finish there on the power play to make it 2-0 lead for Junior Canadians. That was a beautiful shot by Shane to finish that pass from Jacobek. Riley Wright picks it up, carries it in. Gross gonna send it down deep. Puck gets sent over Wright. Back to Peak. Peak, weak shot, saved by Ackerman. Outside Reich. Set send on the other side. Peak's gonna try to keep it in. He does. Nope, that gets clears. Cool, clears it. Back to Peak. Peak sends up to Reich. Nice pass. Reich carries it in. He got Bruce off on Reich. Quick shot. Another save by Ackerman. Over to Bozer. Bozer back to Peak. Peak over to Bozer. Bozer down to Brusov, but he wasn't ready. Reich Try to chip back. Kuo's going to pick up and go the other way. He got, couldn't see the last name with him, but anyways, Wolfpack carries it in, checks back. He's going to send it center with a nice stick by Moser to chip it out of the zone. He's going off on a change here. Leung picks up with some speed. He's going in. Get to center, but goes off. Quick shot. Score! Leung. I think he caught Steven off by surprise there. Cut the lead down to 1. At 11:37 was the time of that goal. Nice speed by Leung to get up there and get the shot off and scored. You got Carno out there now with Pedo and Straw go all the way back down to this side. Boss here checks this man, Roman. Oh, gonna be a penalty call here. Leung got tripped up by Carno. He's gonna go off for tripping. So Wolfpack's gonna go on the power play again. Third one of the night. See we have another one to kill. See what can ties it up. Puck drop, scramble. Cochane picked it up and sent it all the way down ice. Ackerman leaves it for Chan's gonna pick it up with some speed. He got pressured by Pedo. Pedo gets around his man. Pedo, quick shot. Oh, deflect off stick. Another shot. Two good save by Ackerman on that short-handed chance by Pedo and Cochane. Pedo's gonna send it down deep. Off the board. Quiche sends it up to Leung. Leung's gonna carry it in. He's got checked off by Buck, and that's gonna get sent out. Huscroft over to Quiche, up to Chan, but that's gonna get intercepted by Cochane. He's gonna send down. Jackenbeck's now out there killing penalty. That's gonna send in deep. That should be icing, and it is. 10:16 to go. Whoop. To go in the second period, 52 seconds to go in the penalty to Cardinal. Holland's going to take the draw here with Peak. And I believe it's Torverson. Oh no, that's Jakubek. Holland carries the puck behind the net, controlling it. He's going to skate back, kill some time here. And he's going to reverse and send it down deep. Little scramble play by Wolfpack. They can't get organized. Holland picks it up. He got 1-on-3. Quick shot. Oh, just wide at the net. Min now picks it up. He's carrying it up ice. He drops it for, I believe that's Furlock, over to Omgren. Omgren shot off a stick wide. A Roman. Gonna chip it over. Peak on his man, back to Furlock. Furlock send it to Omgren. Penalty's over. Over to Bach. Bach gets chipped. Knocked off his stick and goes out to center. Doherty's gonna send it back down deep. Back to Peak. Peak's gonna send to Jakubek. Jakubek. Break wide for Moser. Moser has one to beat. Moser try to get around. He's got the puck. He's centering fast. Oh, nice knockdown by the back-checking Wolfpack player. Peak's gonna send it down deep. Holland's in there. Labossiere follows up. Kept in. Labossiere still down deep. He's gonna pick up the puck. Battling in the corner against two Wolfpacks. Prusov's going to pick up the puck. He's trying to send it back. That get knocked off his stick. Bozer now has the stick. Bozer going to send it back down deep for Prusov. Gets sent over to Reich. Reich's going to pick it up. He's battling along with Prusov against Cole. Back out to Bozer. Labasse is going to regroup here to Gross. Sends it up the board for Reich. Prusov just got back in time. Bozer in the corner. Bozer follow behind the net. Bozer try to beat his man. Can't get the check puck back. Labasse, too far for Gross. He's got to wait for his teammates to get onside. Right, turn it up ice. He's got Brusov. Try to toe drag. Good D. That gets sent down. Sorry, folks. I forgot to start the clock. No, it's going. To Paddle. Gets high. That gets chipped down by Carno. Puck's all the way behind the net. Paddle gets in there. Carno picks up the puck. Carno, he still has it. That's... Oh, I thought I heard a whistle. No. Buck's going to follows up. He quick shot over the net. Puck out to quick shot. Torverson step into his check. He picks up the puck behind the net. Back to the point for Roman. Roman down to Torverson. Torverson down to Paddle. Paddle turn back to, but that's going to be picked up by Wolfpack and carried out. Is going to flip it down deep and go off for a change. Heidemann in after it. Roman sends it over to Buck. Buck up to Paddle. Up to Holland. Holland's got Carno streaking in. Holland. Holland. Dangle. Over to, Jakubek. But Jakubek tried to set up Cardinal on the back end, but Cardinal missed the pass. Roman now back for it. Puck gets sent over to Holland. Holland's going to skate up ice. His pass get knocked down. Huscroft sends it up the board. Buck's going to step up. He's got Jakubek with him. Buck, tried to send it, but Roman was going off the ice for a change. 3-on-2 now. Min carries it in. Going back to Min. Min to Huscroft. Shot, save by Steven. Cool. Backhanded over. Just out of the reach of, you can see the player there anyways. Puck gets out here to Bozer. That gets out. Sent out by Peak to center ice. Buck sends it back over to Peak. Peak gonna send up the board, but can't get it out. Cool is gonna have it at the point. Cool over center, fan on the shot. Peaks backhands it up the board. Omgren falls. Can't keep up. It's gonna be a break here. Cochane. 2-on-1. Cochane, quick shot. Good save. Rebound. Bozer. Back to Labossiere. Quick shot. Another good save. Cool picks it up. He goes on a break. 1-on-2 against Peak. Good stick by Peak to disrupt that. 4-off follows up. Quick shot. Not sure he got to the net. But that get clear aside. Prusov over to Reich. Reich's going to send it down deep and go off on a change here. Omgren behind the net. He got checked by Reich. Over to Heidemann. But back to Labossiere. Labossiere, quick shot. Knocked down by Doherty. Paddle back to the Peak to Gross. Gross over to back. Sorverson can't get this backhand away. Doherty's going to skate up ice. Drops it. but Wright's gonna be there. He sends it over to Paddle. Paddle got one man to beat, but he can't get around his man. Gross. Robastier is gonna chip it up to Paddle. Paddle. Oh, Cardinal just behind him. Paddle's gonna follows up on his own pass though, over to Torverson. Peak's gonna follow up, send it behind to Paddle. Paddle behind the net. He sends it over to Cardinal. Cardinal, stick handle to Paddle. Paddle behind the net. Try to center it. Couldn't get there. Puck get chip out to Liang. Liang has some speed going down ice. Liang drops it for quick shot. Save. Nice play by Liang, leaving that shot. Leaving that drop pass for a shot. .255 to go in the second period. Scramble draw, a Roman in the corner, battling with Cochane. Cochane picks it up. He's going to send it over to Buck. Buck backhanded to Jakubek. Jakubek can't get out of the zone. Buck's going to help him out here. Wolfpack still battling in the corner. Don't know who got the puck. It's in the skates. Cochane chips it out. No, kept in by Wolfpack. Centering pass for up, quick shot. Save. Good save there by Steven. I think off his blocker. Bucket, another shot, another save. Rebound there. Jakubek's gonna skate up ice here. He tried to send it down. A lot of tight checking right now. Min gonna send it deep behind the net. Roman's gonna be back there for it. She's looking for an outlet. Oh, pass goes out. That goes out. That's gonna be offside. .142 to go in the second. Wright's out there taking the draw with Bozer and Prusov. Back to Peak. Peak over to Grosh. Grosh chips it up the board to Prusov. That's too far for him. Huskroff for Wolfpack's going to send it back up ice the other way to Son Neumeyer. He got checks off the puck. Over to Peak. He's going to send it up to Prusov. Prusov break wide to Bozer. Bozer gets around Keith. Bozer. Quick shot, save, and held for whistle. Shots now 16 to 10, 12 for Junior Canadians. Wright taking the draw. Gets sent over to Heidemann. Heidemann looking for an outlet. Gets sent over to chipped out a Roman backwards. He's going to reverse it. Sent over to Labossiere. Labossiere backhand to Prusov. Prusov over. That's going to be offside. Wright just got in there just a little too quick. .49 seconds to go in the period. Wolfpack wins the draw. Omgren over to Doherty. Doherty chips it up, but Labossiere is going to pick it up at center ice. Sends it back down deep. Puck gets sent down. Chan carries it in. Chan go cross ice. But that get knocked out by a Roman. A Roman kept in by Omgren. Back to Heidemann. Quick shot wide of the net. Paddle. He's looking for Jakubek, but Jakubek chips it by Omgren. Ackerman sets it aside. Carno behind the net. He's going to try to center. He got 5 seconds. Got to get the shot to a Roman. Quick shot. Tip down. Oh, good save. And that's the end of the period. good reaction saved by Ackerman there to. Anyways, they're going to do the flood. Come back in about 10 minutes.
You guys, thank you very much for doing what you're doing, because I've been watching it from home. I recognize the voice. My daughter-in-law. Hear that voice.
Who's your grandkid?
Connor, number 14.
Oh, Ferguson.
Gary's actually on the other team, so he's helping me out today. Normally I have to do both.
Are you the one for the other? Because there was one feed that was from the other team.
No, that was yesterday. That was a different,
that was a different
yeah.
Well, thank you anyway.
Yeah, I'll be back. 15 minutes.
Right, folks, ice is clean. Teams are back on ice. They're going to switch sides. Shots after 2 periods was 17 to 12 for Junior Canadians. Both goalies have made some good saves to keep the game at low scoring. Here we go. Face off. Doherty sends it back up ice. Peak's gonna put it down the other side. Roman steps up, but that's Bach carries it in. Carno chips it up to Torverson. Too far from Amgren. Gonna send up to Furup. Back to Peak. Peak up to get knocked down by Bach, but that gets sent down to Doherty, but he's gonna chip it down ice again. Peak back there behind. Gonna be forechecked by Kerr, but Torverson's gonna chip it up to Carno. Carno has some speed here. He gets it over to Pete Peddle, but was too far from. Carno follows up. Carno back to the point for Peak. Quick shot, tip, knocked down. Another shot wide. Carno along the board get chipped out. Roman back to Peak. Peak's gonna send it down deep. Omgren back for it for Wolfpack. CAC's doing complete change. Omgren. Puck's a little sticky back there with the wet water. Krusov gets there. Bozer picks up the puck. Centering pass. Get knocked aside. Gets sent down back deep. Krusov picks it up, backhanded to Bozer. Reich picks it up over to quick shot. Oh, Krusov shot over the net. Reich in the corner to Bozer. Reich picks it up, sends it back to Bozer. To Reich back to Krusov. Krusov quick shot, glove down by Ackerman. Whole civil line change here for CAC. Got Cochains out there with Holland and Jacobek. But that picks up by Lung. Gonna get sent down. Holland's gonna send it down deep. Cochain after it. Gross gonna put it down, but that gets sent down. But player tangled up there. Peek back for it. Behind the net. Peek. Send up ice to Holland. Nope, that's too far for him. To Chan. Turnover. Jacobek goes the other way, 1-on-2. Jacobek waiting for help. Jacobek centering, but oh, that was knocked off by Keish and say Holland. Quick shot off a stick wide. Jacobek get knocked down. No call. Holland back to the point for Gross. Quick shot, Gross. Wide of the net. Keish. Jacobek. Cochain behind the net. He's going to still skate with it. Over to Holland. Holland. Shot. Save and hell for a rebound. For a whistle. Labase is out now with Roman, along with Carno, Torverson, and Peddle. Quick shot, steered aside. Carno sends it back behind for Peddle. So Carno on the sideboard. Carno fan on his shot. Pedal. Disrupt that. That comes out. Roman back for Labasa is going to get there first. He's going to turn up ice. He chips it up to Jakubek, but Carno now picks it up behind the net. Roman sends up to Labasa. He couldn't handle the pass. But Carno follows up. That's far off. Roman up to Pedal. Pedal chips it up. Oh, that's out of play. $15:51 to go. Got Reich out there. Reich wins the draw to Buck. Buck sends it over to Bozer. Quick shot by Goche. Goes wide. Back to Buck. Oh, behind the net, centering pass, but knocked away by Reich. Back to Goche. Goche shot. Wide rebound. That's off the post. On the wide open net there. Another shot, another save by Steven. Puck's loose. Oh, and that just cleared. Gaucher, another shot. Oh, that hits Bozer. He goes down. That hurts. Reich to Gross. Gross get bumped off the puck. Kept in by Gaucher. Bozer gonna chip it up ice. And it's icing. So it's 14:54. Having trouble with the clock a little bit here. Gaucher wins the draw to Labasse, sends it the other side for Peak. Can't quite reach it. Peak checks his man, up ice to Jakubek. Jakubek chips it out. Holland got one man to beat. Oh, Amgren gets there and chips it away. Holland gets in there net first. He's going to try to send it to Cochane. Cochane lose control. Puck goes the other way. Chans get pickpocketed by Cochane. Holland sends it in. Cochane follows up. He's put to Jakubek, back to Cochane. Cochane back to Labasse. Labasse around his man. Labasse, quick shot. Save. Good save there by Ackerman. Pressure here by Cochane. To Jakubek. Jakubek behind the net. Sends it to the other side. Buck's going to step down. Oh, and stepped into his man. A Roman back for it. That's icing. Carno out there taking the draw with Paddle and Torverson. Torverson controls it back to Roman. Roman shot off a stick wide. Carno still has it. Oh no, that's Paddle. Checks in. A Roman can't keep it in. Oh, 2-on-1 developing here. Min. Oh, he loses control of the puck. A Roman picks it up, goes the other way. A Roman over to Pedal. A Roman, Pedal, quick shot, rebound. Held by Ackerman. 13:19 to go. Sorry, folks, the clock is being The right line out there with Bozer and Prusov. Peeks back there. Whoop. Right in the corner. Prusov picks it up. Back to Bozer. Bozer, quick shot, just over the net. Back to Bozer, another shot. Score! Pick the corner. That's all right, that was Prusov. Second goal of the game. To give the Canadian a 2-goal lead, time 13:04. Buck gets along the board right, Gunna follows up. Bozer gets chipped out, Peak sends it over to Ghost, Ghost sends it back up ice, but Furov's gonna follows up. Get checked off the puck, right, sorry, Peak sends it up the ice. Coach here gonna keep it in, quick shot, glove down, and Howell. CAC change up their forwards. Roman's gonna pick it up behind the net. Over to Jakubek. Jakubek up to Holland. Too far between his legs. Goche. Back to gonna be a call on Junior Canadian here. Cochane for cross-checking. CC got another penalty to kill. Cardinal. Sorry, that's Labossiere is going to send it down ice. Goche back with it. Get pestered by Holland. Labossiere going to hit it off the glass. Oh, hit the stanchion and go wide. Jakubek in there pressuring. Not letting Leung. Sends it up to Chan. Chan has some speed up the middle. Labossiere, Chan gets through. Labossiere knock him off the puck. Over to Roman. Roman. Back to quick shot. And Steven was up to task, making the save. .114 to go in the penalty to Tone Cochane. We're going to redo it here. Buck's hit behind for Buck. Buck's going to off the glass and down the ice. Carno in there forechecking. Pass behind for up. Just going to get sent back out. Holmgren send it up to quick shot. Glove down by Steven. Go back, control the draw, back to the point for Doherty. Doherty chip it down to Cool. To Heidemann. Heidemann get checked on the other side. Back to Omgren. Omgren. Hold it on the line. Quick shot in. Roman. Back to Omgren. Omgren. Over to Cool. Cool. On his backhand. He's skating around. Over to, I think that's Heidemann. Yeah. Heidemann gets checked by Peak. 2 seconds to go. That's the end of the power play to Cochane. Get checked by Pedo. Back to the point. Peak knocks it aside. Up to Reich. Reich. Oh, all of the reach of Cardinal. Going the other way. 2-on-2. Nice stick work by Peak. Tips it over to Reich. Reich's got one man to beat. Reich going down on Omgren. Reich checks up. Try to go wide. Get checked off the puck. Bozer's now out there. Puck gets out to Heidemann. Cool. Chips it up. That's still in. So for off, sends it out to Buck. Buck's at center. Up to Bozer. Bozer. Up to Buck. Buck coming in. Quick shot. Oh, glove save by Ackerman. Going the other way is Chan. Get knocked aside. Over to Prusov. Prusov. He's going to send it in, go off for a change here. Up to Liang. Liang got some speed. He's going to send it deep. Get picked off by Peak. Over to Gross. Gross up to Carno. Carno chips it up. Nice shot over the net. Chan. Back to the point. But that's going to be picked off by Paddle. Paddle is going to skate in. He over to Torverson. Nice back check by Liang to break up that play. Chan now sends it up ice. And it should be right on net, so no icing. About 8 minutes to go. Puck check up to Carno. Carno, he got quick shot wide. Carno back behind the net. Puck go in the corner. Torverson gonna get there yet, but doesn't quite get there. Torren picks it up though. He skates in. Carno chips it up. Puck turnover going the other way is Furov. Furov one-on-one against Buck. Buck knocks it down. Chips it up to Torverson. Torverson to Carno. Carno chip it up to Holland. Holland, almost broke through. Buck chips it up to Holland. Holland carries it in. He got Coching with him, but that got knocked away from his stick. Roman follows up. She sends it down to Coching. Coching on the sideboard. Back to Holland. Holland, quick shot wide. And that's getting knocked out of play. Coching taking the draw. Puck get knocked all the way down. This should be icing here, and if it gets there, and it does. .6:47 to go in the third. Coching taking the draw. Coching, but loses it. Puck get knocked to the sideboard. Robosse chips down, send it down to Holland. Holland lose the puck Heidemann carried up ice. Shane knocks him to the board. Over to Gross. Gross over to Labossiere. Labossiere is going to carry it up ice. He chips it over to Holland. But that trickle to the goalie. He's going to hold it for a whistle. Right line's now out there. Still the same line from this morning with Plushoff and Bozer. Roman and Peak on the back end. Scramble. Bozer chips it toward the net and gloved down by the goalie. So they're going to line up and do it again. Chan line now out there with Leung. Chan win the draw, back behind the net. Checked by Reich. Bozer. Puck gets sent to the other corner. Offside whistle or hit the net, not sure, but 5:55 to go. It was offside. Buck and Gross now out there on the D for Junior Canadian. Oh, they're moving it all the way to the other side up the neutral zone. Junior Canadian wins the draw. Buck over to Plushoff, all of his reach. Doherty sent it up the ice. Back on Buck. Chan over to Almgren. Almgren, quick shot. Tip. Just wide by Leung. Bozer. Bozer on the side, send it back behind for Gross. To Buck. Buck's going to put it over to Plushoff. Plushoff. Pass, it got picked off by Chan. Chan, nice stick by Gross to knock that away. That gets in Leung. Leung, centering pass, good save by Davis. And that gets out of Almgren back for it. He's looking up to Leung. Leung misses the pass. Labossiere is going to go the other way. Labossiere around. Centering pass. Oh, goalie's gonna disrupt that pass. Carno out there with Pedo. Sam will draw. Buck gets sent behind to the other side. Up the board. Up to Min. Min skates in. Quick shot off a stick over the net. Carno up to Torverson, but Keith's going to keep it in. Quick shot. Knocked down by Labossiere, but Steven's going to hold it here for a whistle. Buck chips it over to Torverson. Torverson gets out though. Carno pressure Quiche. Up to Buck. Buck's gonna pick it up. He's gonna go for a skate here. Buck carries it in. Buck centering pass to Pedo. Pedo up to Carno, just misses him for the connection. Turned over, go their way for up. Over to Bach. Buck get knocked back in behind the net. Goes Peak. Peak's gonna send it to Pedo. Pedo. Over to Torverson. Torverson got Cardinal streaking in. Torverson. Oh, nice move. Oh, just couldn't quite get around, but Kuo turns it the other way with some speed. Kuo head up ice. Cool, one-on-one against Buck. Can't get around him. Centering pass, knocked away by Peak. Holland follows it up. Holland around. Oh, good shot and save. Get around the D, but couldn't beat the goalie. Another shot. Two good save by Ackerman there to keep the Wolfpack in it. Kuo sends it up ice. That's out of reach. Icing waved off. Peak gets there. Peak over to Holland. Holland to Cochane. Cochane has some speed. Cochane checks up, sends it back, but nobody was there as Peak was going off for a rollman. Leung checking her. Holland now turns up ice. That's too far for him. A rollman's going to follow up. She sent over to Grosh. Grosh back to a Roman. Up to Holland. Holland carries it in. He's looking for Cochane. Over to Cochane. Cochane. Backhand. Good save. That was a nice hard backhand shot. Puck goes the other way. Holland's going to pick it up. Holland's going to follow up here. Sends it back, but Kuo's going to pick it up. Up to Leung. Leung 1-on-2 here. Knocked away by Balbasse. Chan back at it. Up to Doherty. Doherty checks up. Good stick. Bowser got our lane. He's going in. Against Amgren. Quick shot. Oh, save. .137 to go in the game. Kane's been getting more shots in this period. Shots 27-19 now in the game. Right in the corner. Balbasse is going to follow up. Wright picks it up. And there's Prusov battling with 3 Wolfpack play. Prusov comes up with it though. Gets out there. He's due a penalty though. Hooking call. So Junior Canadian's going to have a power play to finish off the game here. And that is number 61. Doherty. .112 to go. So CAC can finish off the game on the power play here. Back to Bozer. Back to Buck. Buck, quick shot. Wide. Gets sent all the way down ice. Buck behind the net. He's just going to set up. Wright's going to pick it up and skate up ice. Has some speed over to Labasse. Labasse is going to skate in. Labasse. Back to Buck. Buck carried in. Buck. Quick shot. Fan on it. Couldn't quite get through, but he got a shot on net nevertheless. Bozer. Bozer sending pass to score. That's a hat trick for Prusov. That's a hat trick for Prusov. On the power play. Picked the corner on that shot to put this game away for the Junior Canadian. Cool, picks up the puck, 1-on-3, gets chipped out. Puck gets sent down, out to Pedo. Pedo chips around his man. Pedo's get to Carno. Carno follows up. Carno gonna turn up ice here. He can't get around the check. And that's it for the game. Final shot on goal. 29-19 for Junior Canadian. They pick up the second win. This should guarantee him a spot in the final on Sunday. Steven made the save when he had to. Player's gonna shake hand and they're gonna do play of the games. Sorry, the goalie wasn't. Yeah, it is Ackerman. Sorry, Ackerman. I think I know who to play the game for Junior Canadian B. Tom Leung got play of the game for Wolfpack. He scored their only goal. And should be Georgie Pusov, I would think. Ben Labossiere. That's that's surprising. Anyways, that's it. The next game's tomorrow, 11:15 against OTC. Thanks, Gary Leung, for running the camera.